Welcome everybody to FMAC 1, the first ever event in Fantasy Martial Arts Championship. And in today's event, we have a stacked card, as our first fight is between legend Chan Sung Jung, the Korean Zombie, versus Brian Ortega, Jiu-Jitsu specialist Brian Ortega. Coming on later tonight, we have matchups such as Yuri Prohaska versus Chuck Liddell, Caio Borralho versus Chael Sonnen, BJ Penn versus Carlos Prates, Nick Diaz versus Benoit Saint Denis, Piotr Yan versus Umar Nurmagomedov for the Bantamweight Championship. And in the main event, Tom Aspinall versus John Jones for the Heavyweight Championship. Early in this fight, Brian Ortega rocks the Korean Zombie as TKZ lands an overhand. Another overhand for the Korean Zombie. Good straight. As a huge hook for Brian Ortega. Good body punch from the Korean Zombie. Bicycle kick from Ortega. Ortega is currently the 7th ranked featherweight in the roster. Korean Zombie unranked. Winning this fight or even losing this fight, no matter what happens, Korean Zombie will be in the rankings. Winning this fight means Ortega could move all the way up to the 7th ranked fighter. Winning this fight for the Korean Zombie could mean the same. Good takedown for the Korean Zombie. Ortega transitioning into a guillotine. Can he lock it all the way in? He will not. Transitioning over to full mount, landing some ground and pound with a nice forearm. Some more ground and pound. Another elbow to the forehead. More ground and pound. Another elbow. Brian Ortega pounding on him on the ground as he's looking to transition into an armbar. Will he get it? TKZ fighting well. No. Ortega looking to transition into back control. Now back into full mount. Approaching a minute and a half left in this fight. More of the same on the ground, some transitioning and some punches thrown here and there. Not too much. Over to side control. Looking. Locks in a Darce choke. Doesn't seem to fully have it. Will he be able to fully lock it in? Backing up. TKZ backs up again. Can't seem to fully lock it in. What's he looking for here? He gets back mount. This is big for Ortega. This has been a huge first round for Brian Ortega. Quite a few punches to the head here by Ortega. Coming up, about 15 seconds left in the round. Looking to lock in a rear naked. He gets it. He gets it. Is this it? It is not. And that's the end of the round there, folks. I got to give that round to Ortega. I believe Ortega had that one. TKZ needs to come back and win these next 2 rounds or get a finish. Ortega, stick to the game plan. As far as I'm concerned, he dominated on the feet and on the ground. Although that was a good takedown there from the Korean Zombie. Glove touch to start off the round, a show of respect. A good leg kick for Chan Sung Jung. Good head kick. Nice couple of punches there from Chan Sung Jung. Good overhand. Uppercut from Ortega. Neither man seems to be landing anything too significant. Good hook there from Ortega. Went for a leg kick there. Misses. Overhand blocked. 2 straights in a row for the Korean Zombie. Good overhand from the Korean Zombie. Ortega with a Superman punch and a leg kick, wobbling him with another Superman punch. Looking for a hook. TKZ backs away. Good uppercut. Another uppercut dropping the Korean Zombie. Is this it? Will this be the fight? Landing in, raining down body punches. That doesn't seem to be it. Looking for a triangle choke here from the Korean Zombie. Approaching the halfway point of this round. Locks in, transitions to an armbar. Can he get it all the way? He doesn't look like he's going to get it as Ortega transitions to side control. Into full mount, or full guard, I mean. Into half guard. Back to full guard. Right back to half guard. Back to, okay, well, back to full guard. Neither man making too much of a push here, but there goes Ortega into side control. Back up, landing down a punch. 2 more, 3 more. Landed quite a few punches there, 1 or 2 more, and that could have been it. Ortega, what's he looking for here? Looking to lock in at what seems to be a triangle choke. What do we have? Can he get out of it? Oh, what is that? The Korean Zombie with just a pure strength lifts him off the ground like he weighs nothing and slams him back to the mat. We're going to lock in that triangle choke again, does Ortega. TKZ slips out of it. Trying to get back control again from Ortega, and he gets it. 20 seconds left here in round number 2 of this 3-round fight. Ortega landing some decent punches here. Chen Sung Jung landing a couple. And that'll be the round, folks. I gotta say, 2-0 Ortega. TKZ needs to come out in this 3rd round and get a finish, or this fight is Ortega's. We need to see a big step up here from TKZ. Huge uppercut, knocking him to the floor there from Ortega. And then TKZ just couldn't get back to his feet after that one. And we get another look at it. Great shot from Brian Ortega. Excuse me. Coming out here in the 3rd round. No glove touch this time. Good body kick from Ortega. Good straight. TKZ does seem to be swinging a little bit. Not really too successfully, but there he goes, landing a hook and a straight. TKZ needs a finish here, as I think everyone in this arena, everyone watching at home, knows this fight is 2-0 Ortega. Bicycle kick, no. Straight, yes, from Ortega. Leg kick from TKZ. A little over a minute into this fight. Completely whiffs on the overhand there. Don't know what he was doing. Good cross. Good cross. Another good cross. Eats a body kick, though. Another body kick landed from Ortega. Takedown TKZ. He gets it. He's been getting these takedowns, but once he gets to the floor, not too successful. Looking for a triangle choke. Does Brian Ortega? Does he pull it off? Oh, and it looks like he will. Is this it? And he taps out. The Korean Zombie taps, and Brian Ortega picks up the submission victory in round 3. The first person to ever win in FMAC is Brian Ortega via 3rd round triangle choke on the Korean Zombie, as Brian Ortega moves all the way up to the 7th ranked fighter. The Korean Zombie slots in at number 15 in the rankings. Phenomenal fight. What a performance from Brian Ortega. Respect to both men, but Brian Ortega won this fight comfortably. Dominated the first 2 rounds, come out in the 3rd after wearing TKZ down. Pulls off the submission. What a performance from Brian Ortega. As here it is, Bruce Buffer with the official announcement. Yes, sir. Brian Ortega, 3rd round submission. Don't go anywhere. Short break. We will be back with number 2 ranked light heavyweight Yuri Prohaska versus the Iceman, Chuck Liddell. Welcome everyone to the second fight of FMAC 1. 2nd ranked lightweight Yuri Prohaska versus Chuck Iceman Liddell. Very weird style for Yuri Prohaska as we see the matchup 6'3 versus 6'2. Yuri with a 4-inch reach advantage, also 1 year younger. Let's get this match underway. This is a 3-round fight as they do touch gloves in the middle. Nice leg kick. Trading punches there. Good weave. As we've previously seen, both men have knockout power. Both men don't have the best chin. I would be very surprised if this fight goes the distance. Very surprised. So we're a little over a minute in. A good hook there from Yuri Prohaska. Good overhand. Didn't seem to get all of it, got a little bit of it. Good straight there from Yuri. Good cross. Approaching halfway point in this round. Nothing too special has happened so far as Yuri lands a big overhand there. I'd say overall in this fight so far, I'd give this first round to Chuck Liddell as he rocks Yuri with an uppercut. What a strike from Chuck Liddell. Caught him there with an uppercut, and he stumbled him a little bit. Overhand didn't seem to land. A couple of strikes here from Yuri. Chuck Liddell with a huge overhand. Connects flush on the chin, and Yuri looked hurt. Yuri looked hurt. A couple of good strikes from Yuri. Good leg kick. That'll be the first round. I have to give that round to Chuck Liddell. Well, you see the cut above the eye there on Yuri Prohaska, right above the left eyebrow. This is the uppercut that Liddell caught Yuri with. Excuse me. See it here. Boom. Flush on the chin. It was a good fight. Good first round there for this fight. Gotta give it to Liddell. It's in the second round here. Good hook. Now he looks to have busted the nose of Yuri there with that straight. Rocks him again with that lead uppercut. If Chuck Liddell wins this, he will most likely take Yuri Prohaska's spot in the rankings, and we could see Yuri drop down to 4 or 5 with this loss here. He could just move down to 3 and Liddell take his spot at 2, but we are getting ahead of ourselves. We can never count Yuri Prohaska out. His weird fighting style, unique striking ability makes him a problem for almost anybody. Rampage is going to be debuting really soon here. Rampage Jackson. We're going to be seeing the debut of quite a lot of people. Could create a lot of interesting matchups here in the light heavyweight division. This is a pretty slow round here. A minute and a half left, and we've only really seen one huge strike land. As it would appear Chuck Liddell is busted open too. I didn't see that until now. Liddell really searching for that overhand as he looks for it again there. Gets caught with a straight through the guard from Yuri Prohaska. A minute left. Would appear Chuck's nose is busted up as well. Looks like both men busted up their nose here. Clinch from Liddell. Yuri looking to have a little bit of a comeback here. I don't know who won this round. So Liddell did rock Yuri, but Yuri's been doing really well this round. Oh, Yuri almost landed that uppercut there. I don't know who I gotta give that round to. That was a really close round. Really, really close round. But I think overall, I'm going to give that round to the Iceman, Chuck Liddell. Just for this uppercut here that he rocked him. Huge uppercut there. That was a huge... Yuri needs to come out of this round swinging. Now Yuri, good lead hook there from Yuri Prohaska. Good hook from Liddell. Total strike percent landed. Yuri leading that by 1%, 38 to 37. Surprised we haven't seen too many. Oh, huge overhand from Liddell, rocking Yuri. As I was saying before that, huge overhand from Liddell. We haven't seen too many kicks from Yuri Prohaska, as we do see a body kick there. Yuri got smacked with that overhand, landed clean to the side of the head. Huge uppercut rocks Yuri. Yuri's in a bad place. Yuri's in a very bad place. Liddell searching here. Can he get the finish? And a huge overhand from Yuri, stunning Liddell. Yuri needs to find a finish here in this third round because I think it's 2-1. And even if Yuri won that second round, Liddell is winning this one. Clinch, good uppercuts there from Liddell, forcing him to break. Oh, approaching a minute left as Yuri lands an uppercut, dropping Liddell. That was a huge strike for Yuri. I don't know who's winning this third round. That one makes it, and he rocks him again. Oh, this is making this interesting. 30 seconds left, and he rocks Prohaska. Oh my. What a third round, and really a last minute of the third round. These two men are throwing nukes. As they're just standing there, I think, oh, and he rocks Liddell with a front kick. Yuri, what a third round. What a war. What a war. Who's going to win this fight? I don't know. I really don't know. Chuck Liddell wins the fight. What a showing from Chuck Liddell. Respect to both men. Up next, we have Caio Borralho versus Chael Sonnen. What's up, guys? We are back with the third fight of FMAC 1. Caio Borralho versus Chael Sonnen. The 5th ranked middleweight Caio Borralho takes on unranked Chael Sonnen, as he is a legend. Last fight we had Yuri Prohaska versus Chuck Liddell, ended in a 29-28 decision for Chuck Liddell. Very good fight. Very good third round. Caio Borralho, the 5th ranked middleweight, with a win here, he could move into the top 3 and looking for a title fight against Khamzat Chimaev. Chael Sonnen gets this win, he could move to the 5th ranked spot and look for a title fight. Maybe that fight, one more after. Chael can win this one, another one. Yes, he takes a head kick there. Chael can win this one, and a fight after that could be looking for a championship opportunity against Boris Khamzat Chimaev. Huge overhand there for Caio Borralho. Looking for a takedown. Chael Sonnen, undoubtedly one of the best wrestlers in this middleweight division. Caio Borralho, more of an all-around guy. He's got good stand-up game, good striking. He's got all-right wrestling. But I think undoubtedly Chael's the better wrestler here. As Chael gets the full mount. Looking for a little ground and pound here. Ground striking. Lands a couple of punches. Borralho trying to escape. Chael making it hard for him. Chael getting side guard, or side control, excuse me. Back into full mount. Looked like Borralho there was looking for maybe a knee bar or a heel hook. Chael denies it. Back into side control. A couple of punches from Chael Sonnen. Borralho takes the back. I did not expect that. As Borralho now gets full mount. As we're approaching a minute left in the fight. This has been a very wrestling heavy first round, as Sonnen gets back to full guard. Barallo looking for a guillotine there. Chael says, not today. Couple of punches. Doesn't really seem to be affecting Chael too much. Barallo looking to get out of it. Looks like he will. As Barallo transitions into full guard. And Chael looking for a guillotine. Can he fully lock it in? I don't think he will. As he does. He does. Is this it? Is Barallo done? No, he gets out of it. He gets out of it. 7. 4 seconds left. That's the round. I have to give that round to Chael Sonnen. Have to give that round to Chael Sonnen. With that guillotine attempt and a takedown, he had more control time there. I think pretty obvious. As that was a good kick from Barallo. Start of round 2. Let's get into it. Good leg kick. Good leg kick again from Barallo. Good body kick. Take down Chael. He gets it. Side control. Barallo sprawls, gets up, clinch against the cage, and he lands a huge elbow and a knee for Barallo and a straight. These are huge shots for Caio Barallo. And a huge overhand for Oh, and a huge knee to the face for Barallo. Wow. Looking for a takedown again, Chael Sonnen. Barallo denies. And he denies it. Breaks away from Chael and a good body punch there. Good body punch from Chael. Blocking those body knees does Chael Sonnen. Looking for another takedown and he gets it. Chael gets another takedown. The gangster Chael Sonnen and he gets up. Half into half guard. Or, excuse me, gets into half guard. Into side control. Is he looking for maybe a Kimura? Side straddle. Looking for a triangle choke. Will he be able to lock it in? Caio in a bad situation. Really bad situation. Can Chael lock it in? It doesn't look like he can as Barallo. Nice sprawl and he stands up to his feet. Approaching a minute and a half left here in the second round. Huge uppercut from Chael. Huge hook from Chael. Another hook. Another hook from Chael. Chael landing pretty well here. There's a huge elbow to the face. Huge body knee. Another body knee from Barallo this time. Take down Chael and he gets it again. Looking up. About 45 seconds left here in round 2. Barallo gets back to his feet. Nice shot there from Chael. Nice uppercut. Nice body uppercut. Went for a head kick. Completely whiffed. Nice uppercut again, though. Huge head kick for Barallo. And a straight from Chael. 3. That's the second round. I gotta give that to Chael Sonnen. As I have to give that round to Chael as well, as I believe he was 2 for 3 on takedowns. Was in control almost the entire time they were on the ground, and I think he was out striking a bit on the feet too. Good leg kick there from Barallo. Start of round 3. They trade punches there. Doesn't seem to take too much effect on either man. Nice leg kick from Barallo. Nice body kick from... And a nice hook from Barallo. Nice head kick from Chael Sonnen. Did not think we would see a head kick landed today from Chael Sonnen. As Barallo landing quite a few strikes here in the clinch. Chael for a takedown, and he gets another one. Barallo's only defended one takedown here tonight. As Chael transitions to half guard. Gets into full mount. Looking for a couple punches. Doesn't look to have landed any clean there. He's going to look for more. He lands a couple. He's getting a couple. Oh, into half guard. Barallo locks the legs around Chael's right leg. Into full guard. Couple of punches here. Just under 3 minutes left in the round. Barallo looking to get up, as I think he does. Nice leg kick from Chael there. Chael landed some good strikes here for Barallo. Or to Barallo, sorry. Take down Chael, doesn't seem to get it. Couple of strikes. Goes for the overhand, misses. Clinch again for Barallo as he lands a knee to the face and a knee to the body. Another knee to the face, another block to the body. Chael lands a couple there to the face. Looks for a takedown, and Chael gets it. Minute 20 left in the round. Transitions to a half guard. Side control. Chael. Side straddle. Looking for the arm triangle. Chael hunting that submission finish. Just under a minute left, 50 seconds. Can Chael lock it in? I don't know. Oh, and he's up. Couple punches to the face for Chael Sonnen. Quite a few strikes to the face landed there for Chael. Looking for... and he sprawls. Barallo trying to transition there. Chael says no. Landing a couple body punches as Barallo looks to get up. Chael says no. And that will be the round. Great performance from Chael Sonnen as he wins. This is the fourth fight. This is a welterweight bout between the fifth-ranked Carlos Prates and BJ Penn. Usually a lightweight, but BJ Penn has decided to fight at welterweight for now at FMAC. And he will fight in the first ever welterweight fight at FMAC versus Carlos Prates. Prates could move up big here in the rankings, but he has to be careful. BJ Penn's no joke as they're starting out striking. A couple of good hooks here for Prates, knockout artist, and a huge overhand for BJ Penn. BJ Penn, another overhand. Didn't seem to get all of it. Another overhand. He got all of that one. A couple uppercuts there from BJ Penn. BJ Penn kind of backing up a little bit, taking some strikes. He's landed a nice combo. Nice head kick from Penn. Protez looking for a spinning elbow there, misses. Nice leg kick. Ducks the straight, lands a nice little body uppercut. Halfway through the first round. Not too much going on here. Nice overhand there for BJ Penn. BJ Penn finding nice success with that overhand here in the first round. As I say it, he gets another one. Rocking Protez. And another one rocking Protez once again. Looking for a takedown does Penn. Carlos defends it well, landing a nice elbow there in the clinch. Protez switching stance. 45 seconds left in the round. Nice overhand dropping Protez. Rocking him again. Punching him up against the cage. That's the first round. Gotta give that round to Protez. And I think it, or not Protez, gotta give that round to BJ Penn, and I don't think it was particularly close. Boom! What an overhand dropping Protez. Gotta give that first round to BJ Penn, and I don't think it was particularly close at all. It looked like they were going to touch gloves there, and they kind of just didn't. That was interesting. Nice head kick there from Protez. Coming up on a minute and a half here into the second round. Carlos Protez has just been digging on that left leg of Penn. Those leg kicks, those are lethal. Just digging on that leg kick. But Penn lands a hook there. And that leg kick, that really hurt Penn there as he lands a nice hook. Protez digging on that leg. BJ's got to adjust to that or it won't end well as he lands another leg kick there. And that leg kick is just lethal for BJ Penn. He needs to adjust, or this fight could end via leg kicks. Look at the swelling on Penn's left leg. That's not good for Penn. That is not good for Penn. Down goes Penn. I don't think that counts as a knockdown, but. And he gets rocked by an uppercut. Protez, and there's a leg kick. 35-ish seconds left, and that's another leg kick dropping Penn. Penn needs to adjust, or this fight could end very shortly by leg kicks. Front kick to the face of Penn. Penn, oh, and a huge kick. Looks like he got more than knee to the face there. I gotta give that second round to Prates. Injured him very badly there in that second round. Gotta give the first round to BJ Penn and the second round to Prates. Let's see what happens in this third round. Prates really only needs to land a couple of leg kicks, and I think that'll be the fight. Look at the swelling and the redness on Penn's left calf there. That leg kick looked like he got more of the top of the foot right above the knee, but that still takes quite a bit of damage. The swelling really looks bad on Penn's leg. Penn coming out of this third round strong. Oh, and a huge overhand, rocking Prates. Penn found that overhand once again. And another leg kick. Penn's left leg is really looks like it's starting to bother him as he's limping. And a huge hook there. And another leg kick. Penn, you got to adjust, buddy. Got to adjust, BJ. Nice body kick. Another leg kick. And another leg kick drops him. That left leg. Prates going to follow him to the ground. BJ looking for the armbar. Can BJ lock in the armbar? And it looks like he does. Is this it? Can Penn win it here with an armbar? No, he can't. Minute 40 left in this third round here. Goes over to side control. Mount. Couple of headshots here for Penn. Landed a couple clean ones there. Looked like it was taking quite a toll on Prates. Side straddle. About a minute left. .45 seconds left here. Can Prates get the back? No. BJ Penn into full mount. 20 seconds left. Looking for the arm triangle. Can he get a last second submission lock in here? He's going to go up to mount. Lands a couple of big strikes, does BJ Penn. And that's the third round. I have no idea who that third round went to. Prates was piecing him up on the feet, got a couple knockdowns, but Penn took it to the floor and honestly dominated on the floor. This fight could go any way. Who does it go to? Who's it going to go to? I really don't know. I'm going to give it to Prates, but I'm just the announcer. Who am I? They give it to BJ Penn. Wow. Wow, that is a huge win for BJ Penn. In my opinion, that was a little bit of a robbery. But what can you do? You know, as Prates slides all the way down to the 10th ranked guy as BJ Penn slots into the number 5. Look at the judges' scorecards. 29-28 Penn, 29-28 Penn. So unanimously 29-28 Penn. Honestly, I would give that to Carlos Prates. And honestly, Prates will be back in the cage again very shortly, looking to get back into the top 5. What a fight there for Prates and BJ Penn, as we are now on to the 5th fight of the night. The 5th ranked lightweight Benoit Saint Denis versus Nick Diaz. Diaz, 2-inch height advantage, 3-inch reach advantage. This is the next fight after this one is the co-main event. Petr Yan versus Umar Nurmagomedov for the Bantamweight Championship. I'm going to be honest, guys. I am a huge Nick Diaz fan. I am rooting for Nick Diaz this fight. Very big. Oh, and he gets caught with a huge overhand there, but he retaliates with a big hook. Nick Diaz, honestly not looking too good this first minute of the fight. Getting pieced up. Lands a nice punch there. Takes one, and he gets taken down by Saint Denis. BSD. Nick Diaz not looking too good here in this first round, if I'm being honest with you. Can Nick Diaz get the guillotine here? Nick Diaz is a very good jiu-jitsu fighter, as we just passed the halfway point of this fight. Nick Diaz transitions to full guard, now into half guard. And Saint Denis transitions back. Nick Diaz is now on his back again. Couple of ground and pound strikes there for BSD as we're approaching a minute left in the first round, and Nick Diaz transitions back. He's on top again. Gets up, landing a couple of punches, a couple of body punches. BSD looking for a guillotine here now. Can he lock it in? He will not. It transitions to full mount. And that's the first round. Got to give that round to BSD. Nick Diaz not looking too good here, if I'm being honest with you. Well, as we're just going to move past the replays, as not too much went on. Minute and a half in here almost. Nick Diaz landing a couple of good strikes here on the feet. Just under 2 minutes. Now it's just over 2 minutes here into the second round. About 2 minutes and 45 seconds left, and a big overhand from Nick Diaz. Huge overhand, rocks St. Denis and opens a cut on his forehead. And a big overhand lands from BSD looking for a takedown. He has his back. And Nick Diaz transitions a takedown out of that. That was really cool. Looked for an armbar. BSD got out of that quickly. BSD looking for a guillotine. Can he lock it in? I don't think he will. Nick Diaz raining down some head punches here on the ground. Just over a minute left here in the second round. BSD gets the back with 15 seconds left in the second. Looking to transition to full mount as he gets it. As that's the second round. I got to give that round to Nick Diaz, honestly. That huge overhand there. Big overhand there from Diaz. Huge overhand. Round 3 here. Big overhand again from Nick. As Nick senses he's hurt and he's just going to put the pressure on. Look at Herb Dean in the background. What a guy. Moving like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, dude. Oh, and a huge overhand again. Looking for a takedown BSD as he gets it into side control. And Nick gets up immediately. So it would appear Nick Diaz's nose is busted open now. Gets hit again right in that nose. And another time right in the nose. And a huge uppercut. And another decent hook there from Nick. And it gets taken down. Looking for the guillotine is Nick. Can he lock it in this time? He's searched for this guillotine again. And he can't get it again. Good submission defense from BSD. Minute and a half left in this the third and final round. Just about a minute left. Nick Diaz looking for a triangle, it would appear. Can't get it. Nick gets up. $20 seconds left. $10. Can Nick, and that's the fight. I don't know if Nick Diaz did enough. I think BSD might have gotten this one. Honestly, I think he might have had it. That was a nice overhand there. Who's going to get the nod? Who's going to get the nod? I honestly have Benoit Saint Denis as the winner in my books. And they give it to Nick Diaz. Wow. I don't know if I agree with that one, but I will not complain as I love Nick Diaz. But I don't know if that is a reasonable call. Nick Diaz secures a win here over the 5th-ranked Benoit Saint Denis, as now Nick Diaz is the 5th-ranked fighter, and Benoit Saint Denis moves down to 8. What an absolute war that we have just witnessed between Nick Diaz and Benoit Saint Denis. Nick Diaz takes home the decision victory. We are on to the co-main event. Umar Nurmagomedov training with Habib and Islam. He trains with all of them. He's here to fight against the current bantamweight champion, Petr Yan. That's a good leg kick there from Umar. Huge overhand there from Petr Yan early in the fight. Nice body uppercut there from Umar. Nice body kick as we're about 2 minutes into this fight. Nice kick there. Body uppercut from Petr Yan. Couple of nice strikes here from Petr Yan. Nice leg kick there. Nice overhand there from Petr Yan. Oh my God, he rocked him there. He rocked him with that one. Petr Yan, what a kick. Clinch there from Umar, landed a nice knee to the head there as they were exiting the clinch. About a minute left here in the first round. This is a 5-round fight for the Bantamweight Championship. Jan getting his, if he wins, getting his first defense. Umar could be the new champion. Make sure that you stay tuned tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as our main event. Tom Aspinall versus Johnny Bones Jones. That's the first round. I got to give that round to Jan. Completely outclassed him on the feet there that round, if I'm being honest. Start of the round 2 here. Excuse me. Nice jumping switch kick there from Umar. Kind of would have thought Umar would implant the wrestling a little more tonight. That looked like it hurt there. Jan checking that kick. Big knee there from Umar. Wow. Nice combo there from Umar as well. Goes for the clinch. Jan kind of overtakes it there. That leg. Jan's checked a few of them now. Seems to be bothering Umar a little bit. Jan stuffs the takedown there. Big overhand from Jan, rocking Umar. Nice leg kick there from Umar. Body shot from Jan. Jan is so skilled. I mean, Piotr Jan, one of the most skilled fighters of all time. I think he's the most skilled current fighter. One of the most skilled fighters of all time, not just current. It's kind of dirty boxing style, and don't get it twisted. Jan can wrestle. So that'll be the second round. This is honestly, I'm going to have to give both of those first 2 rounds to Piotr Jan. Sorry, I missed what happened there, but I'm going to assume Petr Yan dropped him, as Petr Yan has the dominant position here. About 2 minutes in here to this third round. Oh, a big overhand from Yan. Huge overhand there from Petr Yan. Rocked Umar with that one. About 2 minutes left here in this third round. So far, it looks like this this third round's going Yan's direction too. About a minute and a half left, so can't really say too much as of right now, as Yan does look kind of busted open as Yan defends another one of Umar's takedowns. A little over a minute left here. Nice leg kick there. Blocks that kick. Oh! Oh! That's it! That's it! Petr Yan connects with a huge overhead and follows it up with some ground and pound for a knockout over Umar Nurmagomedov. Wow. Wow. What a shot. What a shot. Petr Yan, TKO third round victory over Umar Nurmagomedov. What a fight. And this is it. I'm sure a lot of people have wanted to see this fight. The World Heavyweight Champion Tom Aspinall versus one of the GOATs in MMA, Jon Jones. We'll see how this fight goes. 5 rounds, I don't see this fight going the distance, if I'm being honest. It's a huge hook there from Aspinall. The hair on the back of my neck is standing up. I have chills, ladies and gentlemen. They were both landing some decent shots, but neither of them are huge shots, rocking each other or nothing like that. That's good straight there from Jon Jones. Good body kick from Jones. So our last fight, we saw the bantamweight champion Petr Yan defend his belt against Umar Nurmagomedov, get a third round knockout. That was our first knockout of the night. Will we get another one here? I don't know. Takedown. Jon Jones gets the takedown. Landed some good punches on the ground there. Aspinall grabs him. Jones transitions to half guard, back to full guard, back to half guard. As we're coming up on 3 minutes in the round, he goes to side control. Tom sprawls. John Jones, back sitting, or back control, my apologies. John Jones looking for a side straddle here. And he's in side straddle. I think he was looking for maybe a Kimura there. Now he's in the side control. Just over 3.5 minutes in this fight. And now he's in full mount. Minute left in the round. Threw a couple of punches. None of them really got through to Tom. There he's landing a couple there. As John Jones weighed in at about 225 pounds. And Tom Aspinall weighed in at 255 pounds. So a 30-pound weight advantage for Aspinall. And Aspinall looking for a guillotine. Will he be able to lock it in? There's only 10 seconds left in the round. He will not as Jones gets back up. Landing some big punches here. And that'll be the round. Gotta give that first round to John Jones. It didn't really even look that close, in my opinion. As second round. That round, most of the round was on the ground. Most of that round was on the ground. Nice body punch there from Tom. Tom looking for a takedown. John stuffs it. John gets another takedown. Just under 2 minutes to go. Or just under 2 minutes gone. 2 minutes exactly. John with some big punches there. And now he's inside straddle. Tom sprawls. John controlling the back. Aspinall rolls through. Is he looking for a knee bar, maybe a heel hook here? Now he's into side control. Side straddle. Back control. Back into full guard. Good couple of punches there from Tom as John rolls through. Ten seconds left in the round. This fight, honestly, it's a little boring. But that's fine. End of the second. I want to see these guys mash it up on the feet. Honestly. Round 3. Hopefully we can get a little more striking, a little more exciting. Nice body knee, nice strike to the face. Coming up on a minute left. Nice hook there for John. Nice body kick. Nice leg kick. Nice straight. Tom looking for a takedown. Jones stuffs it. Jones looking for a takedown, and he gets it. Aspinall looking for an armbar. Hits a hammer fist. Can he get it? He does. He locks in the armbar. Is this it? No, it's not. Gotta say here, guys, I did not expect this fight to be a wrestling match. Honestly, as of now, whoever wins this fight will not be getting whoever loses will not be getting an immediate rematch. This is one of the most underwhelming fights I have ever seen. As Aspinall looks for a guillotine, locks it in. Jones gets out of it. Just over 30 seconds left here in round number 3. As Jones gets up, he realized Tom's not to be played with on the ground. As that'll be round 3. Coming into this 4th round, the championship rounds. Tom never really been in deep waters like this. Jones been here a couple of times, as Jones is a veteran of the game. Big hook there for Aspinall. Nice punch there for Jones. A couple of them. Big head kick for Aspinall. Aspinall looking for a takedown. Jones stuffs it. Big overhand there for Jones. There were just under 3 minutes left. Oh, a big uppercut there for Aspinall. The nose of Aspinall's busted. Aspinall goes for a takedown. Jones is going to stuff it again. Both go for the same punch there. Minute left here in the fourth. You know, not too much going on, you know. Couple of good punches here and there. I'm just glad for the most part, and a huge leg kick. I was glad for the most part this round stayed on the feet, even if they're not really connecting with too much. Ten seconds left. Aspinall lands a good hook as we are into round number 5. Round number 5. Big jumping kick there for Jon Jones. Nice uppercut there for Jones. Can Aspinall get the takedown? He does. Just about 3 minutes left here as Jones starting to leak a little bit. 3 minutes left. Side control here for Tom Aspinall. Full mount. Two minutes left. Big punches here from Aspinall. Minute 15 left. Aspinall looking for a triangle choke. Elbow to the face. He locks it in. Jon Jones taps. Wow, I mean, a little bit of an anticlimactic fight. But Jon Jones taps out. Wow. Wow. Triangle choke in the 5th round from Tom Aspinall is how this fight goes. Interesting. Well, thank you all for tuning in here to FMAC 1. I appreciate all the support, and pretty soon FMAC 2's card will be out.